Hey Zoe, this is Aston back again, and we're going to talk about Smith 5.0. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it's the fifth version. Um, and so let's review it. It's pretty much the same thing. Ding, my alarm struck 4. I sprang out of bed and crept to the kitchen. Trembling, I lit the burner and poured. So everything's the same, right? Um, Smirking. All right. So smirking. You couldn't find the exact word to describe mom's mood as she was joking. Smirking is pretty right here. You're very good with diction. Diction meaning word choice. Smirking is like that. Like you're smiling and you know something sort of. And it's like a knowing nod. Like oh, I know what's going on. It's funny. So something like that. And you became very proud of her. Wait, 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 wait. And she was joking both at my sleepy head and became very proud of her cooking since I learned how hard it was. By the way, your writing, when you polish it, is great. Your email, no offense, but it was full of errors. It's different. This is. I mean, all right. Let's take a look at your email. Well, after this, proud of her cooking since I learned how hard it was to cook. Um, all right, just smirking works. 'Cause I don't know. You saw her face. Um, so let's leave it at that. So angry was I that I glared at her. The reversed, the you not being. This is passive voice, not active voice. And on the Smith website, it specifically says to use active voice. I was so angry, or you're the actor. So angry was I. It reverses the subject into the middle and it makes it weaker. You can you, but that puts emphasis on the anger. So angry was I. Um, it's just unusual tone is what it is. But if you that's what you want to say, that's what you want to say. The most important thing is what you want to say. If that's what you want to say, then say that. So angry was I that I glared at her. All right, you glared at her. Laugh it off, she shouted. All right, this is different. She comes back and there's dialogue. Interesting. Couldn't help roaring with laughter. There's your subject. You put it. You always put the subject later for some reason. Couldn't help roaring. I couldn't help roaring with laughter, but you said couldn't help roaring with laughter, albeit at my expense. Using dashes like that is also very rare, and you have to think about what kind of a person uses dashes. Um, uh, I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know what that means. Couldn't help roaring with laughter, albeit at my expense. Albeit it's a higher level word than the rest of the essay. So it's okay. I mean, if that's what you want to say, okay. But you understand totally what it means. Again, there's no right or wrong when it comes to writing. Everyone's very subjective. I'm very subjective, clearly. Um, every human has their own his or her own preferences, and I'll finish reviewing this and I'll tell you a little bit more about writing and your style. I was more grateful than ever for mom's sense of humor. To laughing, which is better, laughing. Even for mom's let's plug it in. To laugh off life's mistakes and stumbles. Laughing off life's mistakes and stumbles. I was more grateful than ever for mom's sense of humor. Laughing off. So who's the actor? Mom laughing off. If you say to laugh off life's mistakes and stumbles, that's an infinitive. And that doesn't work here. I was more grateful than ever for mom's sense of humor. I laughing off. You're the subject. All right, that's the confusion. I was more grateful than ever for mom's sense of humor. For makes a prepositional phrase, so that's not the subject. This subject laughing. Um, yeah, you cannot. Here's the reason why. I too laugh. You never say that. Um, this is a pretty long sentence. You don't want any sentences over like 35 words. There's 30 words with two dashes. And also quotation. I don't know. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. So full were our hearts at that moment that we never forgot. All right, same thing applies. Which version is better? It doesn't matter at this point. You have to figure out how to tell your story in a way that's clear. What are you trying to say about yourself? What was the funny point to you? To you, all right. You have to explain this clearly. I'm not sure exactly. There's several things that could be funny, but I don't know what was funny to you. And if you have to answer those two things, right? And yeah. So okay, that's that. Now let's get to your email. Okay, it's the last video. Okay, processing done. I'm gonna go ahead and send this to you. Smith essay. Alright. Topic is we know that. So the Smith is the version of Edius, and I wanted to explicitly state my theme in a more emotional way, more in an emotion, in a more emotional way. The main difference between the two versions is the last paragraph in which we stated our theme: to laugh off mistakes and difficulties in life, to face them. Okay, that all right. To laugh off and okay, all right. Um, to laugh off mistakes and difficulties in life. All right. So your mistake was falling asleep at the kitchen. All right. All right. Some more explanation to the situation. Positive. Straightforwardly is not a is a strange adverb. Like it's not. It's rarely used. I think if we express the idea more explicitly, we could make our essay sublime. That's a very interesting use of the word sublime to a more inspirational height rather than just saying so. How is that inspirational? Like, what are you inspiring? Not to say that it's not. It's like because I think that the I feel like such an asshole sort of for because I'm like hacking your essay to pieces, but I think you're a great writer. It's just I don't think it's the optimal essay at all. For sure you can do better. Or like, there's one thing you do really well, though, and I'll show you in a second. All right, so you seem intent on this story, like you like this story. So you have to tell me the story, and I'll help you clear it up in 200 words. That's basically our job right now. After I get these videos to you, and then tell me what else you need. So, all right, yeah. This takes a lot of mental. How does this thing work? All right, so I'm gonna stop the recording. Let me know what you think. I know that was a little choppy and disorganized, but there's a lot to go over, sort of. So look at the different ways and let me know what you think.